It's mango peak season. Hi, it's John Steffi for ProduceGeek.com, and it's late May. We're headed into June, and mangoes from Mexico and the Caribbean are at their very best, basically here at the end of spring and into summer. And I'm super excited to share with you three of the varieties that I'm enjoying right now and that I hope you can find where you shop. First, let's talk about the traditional round style mango. This is called a Tommy Atkins variety, and this is what's in peak season from Mexico during basically April, May, and into parts of June. And it's one of the more common varieties of mango. It gets a nice red blush to it, and that's attractive to the shopper, but really, even if it has green skin or green parts, it has no connection to the ripeness of this type of mango. In fact, when the Tommy Atkins variety finishes, the next variety is Kent, and it's almost all green. And so green skin color with the round type mango is not an indicator of ripeness. What is? Give it a gentle squeeze in your hand, and if there's a little bit of give, that's probably going to be a ripe mango ready to cut. You don't want to jam your thumb into it, you'll bruise it. Just give it a gentle squeeze. And if it feels rock hard, you're going to want to let that ripen on your counter at room temperature for another day or two. So, do you keep mangoes in the refrigerator? And the answer is only after you cut them. In storage and distribution, they're kept at around 55 degrees. Colder than that can damage the fruit since it's a tropical fruit. And at home, since our refrigerators are usually 34 to 41, that's not an ideal place for the mango. Just keep it on your counter and it's going to ripen up beautifully. So let's try the Tommy Atkins variety. Again, a mango has a pit right here in the middle, and you can hear that knock. That pit runs from the stem end to the blossom end, and you want to cut on either side of that. So I've already cut one half. I'm going to cut the other half. So again, there's my pit. I would have a little bit of room on the side. Here's the side of the pit. You can cut off that piece. The skin of a mango is not edible, so I'm going to fillet this fruit from the skin. A sweet, tropical, traditional mango flavor from a Tommy Atkins. Delicious. So if I was at home, I would either slice this into those wedges and fillet the flesh off, or more typically, I would score down to the skin in a crisscross pattern, and then flip it inside out, and now I can scrape the pieces of mango right off. So one thing about the Tommy Atkins variety is it is a little fibrous and can sometimes feel stringy if you're trying to eat it by pulling it off with your teeth. When cut into chunks, you don't experience that as much. But you can tell the flesh is a little bit more fibrous than some of the other varieties, but super sugary, sweet, and tropical. Delicious. The next variety you'll find at the stores this time of year is the Ataulfo, also called honey mango, sometimes branded as champagne mangoes. So these honey mangoes, oftentimes you'll find them with a lime green color. Then they start to transition to more of a gold. And so this one that I cut was mostly gold and yellow skin. So this one does have skin that changes color. But again, I'm more concerned about how does it feel to give. And sometimes I'll let a honey mango ripen up to wrinkly, and I'm going to get a really deeply sweet flesh. So this would be good, and it still have some tanginess, but this is going to be sweet gold. I love the honey mango. It's probably my favorite. I'm just going to try a quick piece. Not stringy at all. Just a great, sweet, taste. That a lot of the tanginess has mellowed out. Boy, I love the flavor of the honey mango. More tropical, more tangy, sweet to rich honey flavor. These tend to be a smaller variety. So the last one I'm going to talk about, last mango, this is in peak season during April and May, parts of June. And this is a Haitian mango. And the variety they grow, that commonly grows in Haiti, is a Francis variety or Francique. And it's a splotchy blend of green and gold. Sometimes as they ripen, the flesh or the skin does turn a little bit more yellow. They often have specks on the skin, flecking on the skin, wind scars. And part of the reason is because these are not cultivated on a typical ranch with lots and lots of mango trees. These are small farmers that may have 3 or 4 very large mango trees that they've saved, and they harvest the fruit each year, bring it to market, hoping to get a good return, because as you know, Haiti is not a well-off country, and so the mango is a super important crop to many people. And in fact, I always look for organic and fair trade certified Haitian mangoes, because if you're supporting the fair trade, then you know that a minimum amount is going back to the grower, and then a fair trade premium is going back to the community for them to invest in infrastructure and keep this going. Well, let's talk about the fruit. It cuts deep orange, has like almost a rich caramel flavor. I think it's a really exquisite variety. I still think honey's my favorite, but this, for people who try it, is often becomes their favorite. The flesh gets soft. That deep orange color. Oh man, that almost has like a guava aftertaste. It's caramely. It is super, super good and unique flavor. It just reminds me of when I did a cross-cultural trip for 3 weeks in the Caribbean and was living in a host home, and they'd picked some of these right from the tree. And I thought, when am I ever going to have another mango like that in my life? Well, it's exciting to find them here in the U.S. So that's my story about mangoes. I hope you can enjoy some this May and June. And for what's best right now, keep checking in with Produce Geek. Share fruit with a friend.